And for our live coverage, we find ourselves in Donetsk at the Donbass Arena. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Manchester City against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is such an important game. Both sides...
The starting 11 for Manchester City. The starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Nathan Ake plays with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Ilkay Gundogan plays alongside Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Erling Haaland.
Ederson, number 2, Kyle Walker. Number 3, Ruben Diaz. Number 13, Emerick Laporte. Number 6, Nathan Ake. Number 16, Rodri. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne. Number 8.
And here's the 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Julian Brandt plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. It's the opening match day, Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. Going well, but quick thinking defensively. Grealish. And he stopped them in their tracks. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. Borussia Dortmund have given it away. Kevin De Bruyne. And he's made headway. Has eyes for goal. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Grealish. On to Haaland. Foden. And return to De Bruyne. Haaland. And fine goalkeeping. It's a short corner. Kevin De Bruyne has moved away from the flank. Getting the better of his opponent. Terrific block. Into the advanced position. Brandt. And he's broken free. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the game back in business. It's Borussia Dortmund with the lead here. Haaland. And he saw the situation developing. And Borussia Dortmund in a position of menace. Could play it in. Can he finish this? And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he does well to read the flight of the ball, to be fair. Almost just cushions it beyond the goalkeeper, and that seemed to catch him off guard. A really good, controlled finish.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. He's enjoying space. Gundogan. Shot attempted. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Put in by De Bruyne. A very effective clearance. De Bruyne. Happy to take on the shot. And the keeper more than equal to it. Over it comes. Oh, no end product. De Bruyne. Erling Haaland. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Haaland. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Gundogan. Well, the fans are begging for a shot. Erling Haaland! The save was a good one. Bellingham. It needs an accurate cross. Can he take advantage? Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Haaland. Oh, they have it again. Özcan. And he has options available. Superb block. But he can't keep that effort on target. And a goal kick it'll be. Gundogan. On to Haaland. De Bruyne. And attempting the through ball. And still danger here. De Bruyne. It's looking promising. And the corner's been given. They take it short. Now sliding in field. Real chance. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Another corner. Now sending it in. And tipping it over the crossbar. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? He's driven in the corner. No nonsense clearance. De Bruyne. Just the challenge that was required. Brandt. And it's a quality pass. Is it going to be? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Gundogan. Given away by City. A City free kick forthcoming. Well, a little lucky to get away without a card. Might be his last warning, though. Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. He'll have a go here. Keeper getting the touch. Corner kick forthcoming. Trying to deliver it accurately. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Julian Rierson. And Bellingham. Borussia Dortmund have given it away. De Bruyne. It's with Gundogan. Rierson. In behind for him to chase. And he's broken free. A strong hand on the ball. A corner will ensue. Fired over by Guerreiro. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, the goal disallowed. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, I think everybody switched off there. It was quite clearly going to be offside.
Gundogan. Rodri. Well, space for them here. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Gundogan. Now with Grealish. De Bruyne. Foden. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment.
Phil Foden.
Good use of advantage for Dortmund. He's found a pocket of space. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Gundogan. On to Haaland. Given away by City. De Bruyne. Rodri. And successfully cut out. And he has options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Kevin De Bruyne. Intelligent threaded pass here. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Defenders need to cover. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. City could be onto something. Gundogan, determined defending. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, he let them go on, but now he's going to deal with the yellow card situation.
Yeah, and he was always going to be booked for that challenge. It was a poor one, you have to say.
Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
They favoured a short one here. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner.
Well, as you can see, Dortmund are struggling to control possession, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
There's a slide rule pass. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Grealish. Teammates available. He's in behind. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
Played over. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Into the advanced position. He must finish. And what a magical save it was. And the emphasis is on creativity. Well, the only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
And will it be Gundogan? Now that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. He's driven in the corner. Oh, a really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. But he's gone short with it. The corner kicks keep on coming. Delivering it. And you need your defender to take charge. Brandt. Fine work from City to win the ball back. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And over it comes. Could be a chance to break here. And he read it superbly. Rodri. Brandt. And Bellingham. And a timely intervention. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Chance to make a game of it here. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
Goal for Manchester
So back in
City.
action, City still behind, but this game very much a contest. Karim Adeyemi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Bodies forward and the break looks on. De Bruyne. A chance to whip it in. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Oh, good vision. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Oh, judgment error by the keeper. And he's certainly in the mood for his second.
Well, he's certainly looking a threat. He looks so sharp today.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Not quite what they were working on in training this week. This might be ideal for the counter. Defenders need to cover. Corner for City. Can they find an equaliser? And played short. De Bruyne. Malen with it. Brandt. That's useful play. But the danger averted for now. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Grealish. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, he took care of it defensively. The inside route looks promising. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Dias. Haaland. And continues his run. In with a chance. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
Let's see about the delivery. Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Great effort to keep that one in play. Youssoufa Moukoko. And Bellingham. Well, couldn't keep it. Haaland. And showing fine vision. City get the corner. Put in by De Bruyne. Struggling to get it away. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. But stout defending when it mattered. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. really vital interception here. Schlotterbeck. They might be able to get in now. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Possession lost, intercepted. Plenty of support here. Takes it on! Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down. Committed challenge. Mukoko. Oh, that's a really good run. It's got to be. That is that for the first half here. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, what can you say about him today? He's been a real live wire. Full of tricks, great feet and good goals as well. Top stuff.
Grant. And he's broken free. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. And Borussia Dortmund in a position of menace. Could play it in. They've done it! And it's a quality pass. Is it going to be? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, the goal disallowed. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, I think everybody switched off there. It was quite...
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. And room now out on the flank. He's using his strength to good effect. Foden. And a good-looking ball. Walker. Now with Gundogan. Being egged on by the fans and blocked for now. Foden. Nicely timed tackle. Adeyemi. And green space aplenty for Dortmund to run into. Could cross it in here. Gives it a go. Oh, good save. Can he deliver it with accuracy? It's not a particularly good corner there. Gundogan. They've given it away. Now, options are plenty. But they dealt with the threat posed. De Bruyne. It's with Gundogan. Grealish. A smart stop here. They favoured a short one here. And a chance to level it. The save was a good one. Using space on the opposite flank now. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Kevin De Bruyne. It's with Gundogan. Grealish. The cross is on. He's got to score! What an important piece of defending. Well, he's certainly not alone. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? It's in! They're looking really relaxed and confident, and not giving the opposition much of a look in. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Rodri. City pushing forward with options available. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Can they hit on the break? They need to get bodies back. That's well blocked. And that'll be a Dortmund throw-in. And space to cross it. Can he do it? And it's come off the keeper. Well, they can bring it out now. Given away by City. He's using his strength to good effect. Excellent vision. Credit to them for winning back possession. De Bruyne. Plenty of support here. Grealish. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Walker. Haaland. Now with Gundogan. Grealish. Here's De Bruyne. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Karim Adeyemi. Zali Özcan with it. And providing width. Options in the centre. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Haaland. Haaland. It's with Gundogan. And the ruling is offside here. Could be troublesome. Oh, in with a chance. He takes aim. A gift for any goalkeeper. Rodri. Well, it could be on for him here. Palmed away by the keeper.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. A super tackle and they've won possession. Can he find the right pass? Will he find the net? Well, he failed to get it away properly. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Rodri. De Bruyne now. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Nico Schlotterbeck. Brandt with it. A creative look about this. Gives it a go. Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. A change in the offing for City.
Coming onto the pitch, number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Gundogan. And the advantage is with City. Has a go! You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, that was a decent effort, and you just sense the goals coming here.
And the referee has caught up with him following his indiscretion earlier. Now, what's the keeper playing at? Not to be, and still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
Brandt. And support available. And treading it forward. Well, he moved into an illegal position.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the through ball, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And this would reduce the deficit. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Coming off the pitch.
And Manchester City will go to their bench.
To be replaced by number 26, Riyad Mahrez.
And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Gundogan. Significant acreage for City to run into. Haaland. Now with Mahrez. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Being egged on by the fans. Couldn't quite hang on. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match.
Kevin De Bruyne.
You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Hello, and here we are in a great sporting city. I'm talking about Swansea in South Wales. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Manchester City facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is such an important game. Both sides will be desperate to start this group well. Let's hope we see some great football today.
The Manchester City lineup. Ederson gets the nod in goal. Nathan Ake plays with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Kevin De Bruyne starts with Rodri in central midfield. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland.
Number 31, Ederson. Number 2, Kyle Walker. Number 3, Ruben Diaz. Number
Introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Julian Brandt plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. Well, he likes to run at them, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Big chance. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. They're not giving their opponents any time to breathe. Very quick thinking there. Erling Haaland. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. De Bruyne. Rodri. Strong but fair tackle. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Oh, big chance. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
So City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. De Bruyne. Rodri. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And over the touchline for what will be a Dortmund throw. Nico Schlotterbeck. And wasteful from Dortmund. Brandt. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Takes it on. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score.
18, Yusufa Mukoko.
Ake. Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. Grealish. Well, a failure to keep the ball by Manchester City. Not giving him a moment's peace. Jude Bellingham. And teammates around him. And Borussia Dortmund could be onto something. But they dealt with the threat posed. Kevin De Bruyne on the move. Kevin De Bruyne. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Well, Manchester City unable to retain possession. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Guerreiro. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Gundogan. Gundogan. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Haaland. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better. Nico Schlotterbeck. Moukoko. Guerreiro. Will it be? Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Happy to take on the shot. Just made sure nothing came of that. Kevin De Bruyne. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Well, not giving him any breathing room. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. This attack looks highly promising. Foden. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. De Bruyne with options. And let's give credit to the defending. Karim Adeyemi. Moukoko. And Bellingham. Well, Dortmund being afforded too much room. Decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle. Not a memorable effort, though.
Well, you have to question the decision-making there. Could he have cut it back? The angle was always against him.
Laporte. Gundogan. And it's Ruben Dias. Possession one. He's found a pocket of space. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Kevin De Bruyne. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Well, very effective play in possession. Gundogan. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Gundogan. Back to Haaland. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Advantage, Borussia Dortmund. Now, let's see what they can do here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Promising sequence. Haaland. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. Well, no card, but the referee making it clear next time there will be one shown. Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. And an effective clearance. Tremendous block. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Poor pass. The referee has played advantage in Dortmund's favour. And the intention was to let the play flow, but no real advantage forthcoming, and now a free kick. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, he's given us away. We're getting a real opening now. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0.
Yusufa Moukoko.
Erling Haaland. And Bellingham. Zule. And unable to keep the ball. Good physical play. Foden. Dias. Teammates available. Yusufa Moukoko. Very quick thinking there. And he might be through here. And he takes on the shot. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Oh, and off the bar.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Rodri. A very good tackle. But he's certainly not alone. Guerreiro. Good work to regain possession. Rodri. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Jude Bellingham. Niklas Zule. And it's a quality pass. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Rodri. De Bruyne. Walker. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Erling Haaland. Losing possession here. Running with the ball confidently. Well, it came to nothing in the end. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Brandt. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. But I think just lost his focus for a second and a throw-in conceded. Dias. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Manchester City facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, thanks, Derek. This should be a tight group, so it's vital these teams get off to a good start here. This should be a very competitive game tonight.
Here's the Manchester City lineup. Ederson begins in goal. Nathan Ake plays with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. İlkay Gündoğan plays alongside Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield. And providing the main goal-scoring threat today is Erling Haaland.
Ederson, number 2, Kyle Walker, number 3, Ruben Dias, number 14, Emerick Laporte, number 6, Nathan Ake, number 16, Rodri, number 17, Kevin De Bruyne, number 8, İlkay Gündoğan.
Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Julian Brandt plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. That's useful play. Has a go. Well, it might still work out for them. Threat over for now, it seems. Good use of advantage for Dortmund. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, the referee not hanging about here. He's decided to caution him, Stuart.
And he's going to be under a lot of pressure now. That was a poor challenge.
And clears the danger. And they need to get tighter. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Excellent use of advantage from the... But it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. And yellow it is, a booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Rodri. Well, the ball back with Dortmund now. Good pressure high up the pitch. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
There to win it back. Well, if you're the opposing defender, you've really got to keep a weather eye on Erling Haaland. What are you expecting to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, in many ways, he's a throwback to the 80s in the way he plays. He's so strong when holding up the play. He can outmuscle opponents.
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Well, he needs to be careful here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Opportunity it is. Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Clean challenge. He has teammates around him. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Moving forward effectively. And he's made headway. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
And delivered by Rafael Guerreiro. Well, not the best clearance. Very quick thinking there. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Zule. Well, in the final analysis, not quite precise enough. Goal kick here. keeper's given it away inexcusably. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Fired over by Guerreiro. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. And continues his run. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Can they hit on the break? Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
He landed really heavily on his shoulder there. You can see the discomfort he's in. But he's a tough guy. I think he'll carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Niklas Zule doesn't want to give it away here. Supporters making themselves heard. Well, he didn't miss by much.
Well, it was struck well, but he'll be disappointed not to test the keeper. It really did open up for him there.
Pressing as a team. Gundogan, determined defending. Brandt. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oh, big chance! And just like that, the break is stopped, really, and off the bar that time. But the decision is offside here. Walker not given a moment to think about it. Good tackle. Now options are plenty. Özcan getting forward. And the flag raised. Offside it is. That is how to apply the pressure. In with a chance. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Well, no stopping him. And Bellingham. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
22, Jude Bellingham.
Going well, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Surely, in it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion, and looking very comfortable here.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0.
Yusufa Mukoko.
Struggling to keep the ball. Rodri. Under a fair bit of pressure. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Gundogan. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Teammates available. Might be a chance here. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't. Take the opportunity. Elects to go short. And still an opportunity. Just can't get it past him. Can they hit on the break? They need to get bodies back. Oh, great attacking play. But no damage done, that's the main thing. De Bruyne. Holland. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose, but nothing comes of it. Well, he's certainly not alone. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. Not messing around with that clearance. Zule. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Has a go. Edison was always likely to catch that one. Can he find the right pass? And Bellingham. And with that, the attack fizzles out. That is how to apply the pressure. And Borussia Dortmund come away with it. City pushing forward with options available. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
And now the delivery. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably.
Well, the stats don't lie. Dortmund have had lots of possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and create something else. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get... It's a poor tackle, really.
Well, you have to conclude, Stuart, an opportunity wasted.
Yeah, and the other players are furious with him, and rightly so. That's such a poor free kick.
Chances on. The net is staring him in the face. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So back in action, City still behind, but this game very much a contest. Well, offside here, such a pity for them. Chance was on. And he's in. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Nicely timed tackle. And play halted, free kick given. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late, and he deserved a booking for that.
And it's gone out of play for the Dortmund throw-in. Zule. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. This might be ideal for the counter. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. Well, no booking comes from it, but he's going to have to tread carefully here.
Well, I think that's great refereeing. He doesn't want to be throwing cards about willy-nilly.
Superbly read and executed. Now, options are plenty. Oh, great attacking play. But a good piece of tidying up. Gundogan. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Chance to finish. Foiling his opponent completely. And space available inside. The save was a good one. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Being egged on by the crowd. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Gundogan. Difficult to stop him. But they dealt with the threat posed. Brandt. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Brandt, is this the moment? And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, here's the replay and confirmation that he did get a touch on the ball. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to prevent the goal.
So the ball moving again, and it's turning into a trouncing, you've got to say. Dortmund hold all the aces. Youssoufa Moukoko. He's in behind. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Now, what's the keeper playing at? The high press was on, and the chance is on. And still danger here. Big chance it is. On the cusp of making it a hat-trick here.
Well, his finishing has been so good today, so that was a chance for the hat-trick, but I'm sure he'll get another one before too long.
This could be dangerous. And he clears the danger. And City have possession once more. Can he find the right pass? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And it is a booking, Stuart, and we can see that one coming a mile away.
Well, he's been warned, so no complaints really.
Really a very poor ball. And Bellingham. He's in here. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Can someone get on the end of this? And he clears the danger. Guerreiro. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Well, he's such a fine all-round player, isn't he, Jude Bellingham? And he's showing that in this game.
Well, he's looked sharp, hasn't he? Yes, he scored a good goal, but his general play has been excellent. I've enjoyed watching him today.
And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, as you can see, he has to get rid of that quicker. That's a poor mistake from the keeper.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score.
Yusufa Moukoko.
Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Rodri. Laporte. De Bruyne now. Gundogan. And the counter-attack is on, options available. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Laporte. And really intense pressure applied. Laporte. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, for Dortmund, there is quite a lot of running room. Given away by City. And again, negligence when in possession. And continues his run. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
Oh, a big mistake. Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Trying to deliver it accurately. The clearance wasn't decisive. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. That is that for the first half here. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart. Moving forward effectively. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences. How could he take them on and beat them? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. No pressure whatsoever on the keeper. Careless in possession. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And giving the ball away. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. But just like that, possession changes hands. Adeyemi. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And teammates around him. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. De Bruyne. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they keep it going? Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. And they need to get tighter. Can he find the net? Not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Using his strength to shield the ball. And Dortmund recovering possession well. Mukoko. Real chance. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Goal for Borussia Dortmund. Number 18, Yusufa Mukoko.
Erling Haaland. Haaland. In with a chance. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Goal for Manchester City. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Mukoko. Well, the ball back with City here. De Bruyne. Oh, he's through here. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Nico Schlotterbeck. Malen with it. Mukoko. That's useful play. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. City couldn't keep the ball. Now, who can he play it to? Dias. Not a good pass. Well, he could really get at the opposition, but nothing comes of it. Shot attempted, and the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger.
Well, as you can see, Dortmund have been really good going forward. They've created so many chances, and if they score again soon, this could get embarrassing.
Foden. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. Well, no booking comes from it, but he's going to have to tread carefully here.
Well, I think that's great refereeing. He doesn't want to be throwing cards about willy-nilly.
An alert piece of defending. Being pressed hard. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Riasson. He has teammates around him, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, no stopping him. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. Well, just a rebuke rather than a caution, Stuart.
Well, it's not a bad tackle, and the referee's got that right.
Substitution for the hosts.
Substitution it is for Dortmund.
Number 18, Yusufa Mukoko. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Sebastian Haller.
Delivered into the box. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Just can't get it past him. That's very effective. Good high pressing. Oh, big chance. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Gundogan. Gundogan. Very quick thinking there. Can he find the right pass? Well, based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Well, he'd been warned before, and now he's been booked.
And he's under big pressure now. He's going to have to tread really carefully here.
Firing it in. Not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Running with the ball confidently. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. De Bruyne. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. The referee has played advantage in Dortmund's favour. Flirting with more than a bit of danger following that challenge. He's already been booked.
Coming off the pitch.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both.
Riyad Mahrez.
Now, options are plenty. Well, disappointing end to the move. And the referee has awarded the free kick. He tried to play advantage, but it wasn't forthcoming. Well, he might have been tempted to caution him, but didn't, Stuart.
Yeah, and I like that from the referee. It's not a yellow card for me.
And the Schwarz-Gelben have it back now. Confident run from Gundogan. Determined defending. Well, he needs to be careful here. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Brandt. Zali Özcan with it. Plenty of support here. Oh, he saved it well.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
Well, it was a splendid piece of goalkeeping, but he has to remain on his toes. Well, it could be on for him here. All here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? 20 minutes to go in this one. And he's made headway. And a goal! They just keep believing. Who's to say they can't do it now?
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Goal for Manchester City. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Manchester City have it back now. And a very good challenge. Oh, now, Allaire. Nicely saved. Can someone get on the end of this? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Doing well and getting forward here. Gundogan. Still could be dangerous. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that.
Goal for Manchester City, number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Well denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Well, now with the minutes ticking away for Borussia Dortmund, it's a matter of preserving the win. Stuart, what have you made of their performance in this match?
Well, going forward, they've been excellent, but they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. A real opening now. And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And what a good finish this is from Mahrez. He strikes it so cleanly and hits it with power. That's a great goal.
Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. And in with a real chance. Surely. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Walker. And teammates around him. Gives it a go. And he read it really well. Fine save. And De Bruyne firing it over. Well, still an issue here. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Ake. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. 10 minutes to go then. And the ball back with City now. Oh, the threat is there. Gundogan! It's still alive. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Goal for Manchester City. Number 26, Riyad Mahrez.
Sebastien Haller. Couldn't hang on to it. Zule. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Laporte. Committed challenge. And he has options available. Zule. They've lost the ball, Dortmund. Not much time to make up his mind. Can they hit on the break? Well, it petered out. Özcan. Well, they've given him too much space. Oh, in with a chance. Not finished yet. Not quite yet. Still excitement left in the game.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Goal for Borussia Dortmund. Number 9, Sebastian Haller.
Foden. Giving the ball away. They have to be bold, Borussia Dortmund, in these circumstances. Good tackle taken away. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. But they dealt with the threat posed. Giving the ball away. Haaland. Just the challenge that was required. Promising sequence. Really well hit, but just too much height on it. Oh, poor from the keeper. And they could face difficulties here. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. But he could give it away. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
Goal for Manchester City. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
And if you've already received a yellow card, you surely want to stay away from that sort of challenge. And it is the case that 2 yellows equal a red.
Well, that was always going to happen. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
Coming off the pitch, number 37, Phil Foden, to be replaced by number 5, John Stones.
He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1. Gundogan. Teammates available. Guerreiro. And he stopped them in their tracks. A real opening now. That is a tackle and a half. Has eyes for goal. Oh, that's a fine save. Who can they pick out? And the danger's still on. Determined defending. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And Bellingham takes the shot. Still a chance. Well, they can keep possession now. Now, who can he play it to? Well, it came to nothing in the end. De Bruyne. Dias. Now they've lost it. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Able to skip past his man. But a good piece of tidying up. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Gundogan. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Nicely saved.